Surveys and quizzes. Surveys and quizzes. These are the number one and number two reasons that corporate trainers need form builder tools. Because let's be honest, the days of handing out printed surveys are long gone. And I'm probably dating myself by even mentioning that that used to be a thing. But with so many options, Google Forms, Microsoft Forms, SurveyMonkey, Typeform, and a slew of other lesser known builders, it's hard to know what the best option is. Hi, I'm Jordan Taylor with the Corporate Training Companion, and today I'll break down the top 4 builders that corporate trainers use and provide some guidance and suggestions on which will likely work best for you. When considering the best form builder for you, I encourage you to think about your job to be done. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? Because while it's surveying for all of us, some of us may need some additional functionality, like integrations with data analytics tools like Power BI, or maybe even integrations with CRMs like HubSpot, the ability to compile results in Excel or Google Sheets, and so on, and so on, and so on. So to help me compare these builders, I'll use 6 considerations I'm weighing for my recommendations. 1, ease of use building. 2, ease of use reviewing the results. 3, look and feel. 4, use cases. 5, internal AI integration. And 6, external tool integration. Starting with ease of use while building. Honestly, when it comes to the most basic features, they're all about the same. If you just want a list of questions on a form, it's super easy to build that with any of these options. If you want to use other, more advanced features like branching and logic, or even some nice-to-have features like recall, Google and Microsoft both lag behind SurveyMonkey and Typeform. Remembering back to when I first used SurveyMonkey versus when I first used Typeform, SurveyMonkey was more intuitive for me. Not by a whole heck of a lot, but for that reason, SurveyMonkey gets the gold star in the ease of use while building category. Moving on to ease of viewing the results. Now for this category, we're just talking about viewing them in the tool, right in the results tab. And what I can tell you about this, after digging into them all, they're all pretty much the same. All of them are really good. They all have at least 3 different ways that you can view the data, and there's really no reason to let this be your deciding factor on which of these tools to go with. So everybody gets a gold star in viewing results. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and... Anyway, on to look and feel. For me, this one, we can immediately strike out Google and Microsoft. Both of them have a very generic look and feel. Inside the builder and filling out the form, the experience is equally generic. SurveyMonkey is a step ahead of Microsoft and Google, both in building and filling out the form, but it doesn't blow my hair back. And we all know I love my hair blown back. Which leaves Typeform. The simple, one question at a time, very elegant and minimalist approach just really catches my eye. I'm a sucker for it. That plus the recall function allows you to make forms that feel just a little more personal. For instance, I can ask for your first name in the first question, then I can recall your name in the second. Something like, "Thanks, Jordan," recalling the name. "What can I help you with?" So hands down, Typeform gets the gold star in look and feel. When considering different use cases, it's important to remember that I'm looking at this through a corporate trainer lens. Typeform probably has the most use cases, with SurveyMonkey a close second, if not tied. But a lot of these are related to using these for lead generation or marketing. From a corporate trainer's perspective, we need surveys, maybe a sign-up form, maybe a poll. Any of them can do that. So there's no real standout here. And because of our corporate trainer lens, everyone gets a gold star in use cases, even though technically Typeform is probably the most versatile overall. Anyway, AI is everywhere. It's all the buzz, so of course, we need to evaluate that. Microsoft and Google both have very basic AI functions. Like if you write a yes or no question, it will use AI to suggest yes, no, maybe as options for your answers, and then you can click the button to add them all at once. Nothing crazy, but somewhat helpful, and it might save you a little bit of time. However, both SurveyMonkey and Typeform have a built-in LLM that will build your form for you. You can give it a prompt, and it will go and create the form. Now, just like any LLM right now, it isn't 100% accurate, but it does typically give you a great launching off point. And then you can go and finesse the finer details later. So for that reason, both Typeform and SurveyMonkey are about equal when it comes to AI functionality, with Google and Microsoft lagging way behind. Last but not least, we have external integrations. Do these apps play nicely with others? Well, apparently Google Forms didn't get out much because it doesn't integrate with anything. Unless you count linking to Google Sheets, which it does do, but come on. And I don't give a crap about Looker Studio because you first need to export the data to Excel for Looker to even see it, which isn't in the definition of integration that I'm looking at. And if you're going to come at me with Google Apps Script, that isn't an integration either. It requires custom code. So no stars for Google on this one. Microsoft Forms, on the other hand, does play well with others, as long as they're in the Microsoft Office 365 suite. Power Automate, Power BI, SharePoint, Teams, they all work great. Some are easier than others, but the bigger issue is that while Microsoft Forms plays well within its family, it doesn't natively integrate with anything outside of the Microsoft environment. Typeform and SurveyMonkey both have a number of great native integrations with popular tools that, whether you're in the Microsoft or the Google environment, you'll benefit from them. Typeform, I will say, has quite a few more, but many of them require Zapier, which is a third-party automation tool. That being said, a number of the SurveyMonkey ones require Zapier as well. So Typeform inches just a little bit past SurveyMonkey and gets the gold star. So looking at the totals, we have Microsoft Forms, Google Forms, both tied at 2 stars. SurveyMonkey coming in with 4, and Typeform just barely taking the lead with 5. Notably though, half of our categories have multiple winners. So while Typeform came in first with these ranking categories, you may not have the budget to pay for SurveyMonkey or Typeform. On top of that, you may already be in a Microsoft or Google environment, in which case you'll be just fine with either of those options. But if you do have some budget and you want some additional integration options, AI functionality, and a better end user experience, maybe consider using Typeform. Whatever works best for you. But I'm curious, how would you rank these? Drop your comments in the comment section below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon so you can get notified when new weekly content comes out. My name is Jordan Taylor with the Corporate Training Companion. Until next time.